Hi everyone. I'm Jessica. I'm the performance marketing lead at Paired. Well, first of all, I want to thank APS for this great opportunity. I'm really honored to be here today. So let's kick off with the presentation. What Paired is? Paired is a relationship app for couples whose main goal is to support couples in their day-to-day struggle, improving their communication, just to give a chance to connect every day. Romantic relationships are one of the most important parts of our life, and well, unfortunately, we don't take so much care about it. So, and there are like little resources out there. So Paired want to become a leader, a global leader in this field. And so who I am? I'm Jessica, I'm Italian, but yeah, I'm not all about pizza and pasta. My favorite food is apple, like the real one, the fruits. I'm, again, the performance marketing lead at Paired, and as performance marketer, I'm really obsessed with number, with measurement, with traceability. But what I've learned is that you cannot rely only on number. It's especially nowadays, in the marketing era we are living into. So you need to go beyond what you can see. You need to leave behind you this wish to always track, always be 100% confident in what you see. So what I want to bring today here is the experience in Paired, how Paired approach performance marketing, how we were able to boost our volume in terms of traffic and revenue beyond what we couldn't see. In the past year, I've been hearing about companies who decided to invest less in marketing, in performance marketing especially, because they couldn't really validate the performance of many of the acquisition channel, not only as a consequence of the ATT policy, but also as the rise of new acquisition channel like influencer, podcast, that by nature are really hard to be tracked, or even lower their investment in traditional channels like TikTok, Facebook, whose part of their traffic comes from view-through, which again are really hard to be measured. So today, again, I'm here to tell you how we give the right chance to these channels to shine. We launched 3 different campaigns. So we launched TikTok. We explored new placement with Facebook, Reels and Stories, and we started to collaborate with micro-influencer. And yeah, this is the results we got. As you can see, in a couple of months, we were able to boost to double our install, which is the first chart, and revenue, which is the second one, while maintaining a stable ROAS. If we had stopped only looking at what we could actually track, what we could actually see, we would have missed a 30% organic uplift generated by this powerful acquisition channel. So now we are going into the most interesting part, I think, which is how we were able to measure this organic uplift generated by these channels. So first, let's give you a bit of context. The campaign were launched in 3 different moments, which help us to really isolate and understand the impact each of them had on the organic. Secondly, we were mainly in US, our main market, and the impact was mainly on iOS. I'm saying so just because we are going to talk about scan as well. And here are the steps we took in order to measure the organic uplift generated. Now we are going into detail of each single step. So moving to the first one. The first step we took was to validate the scan reporting against the MMP. So what we were tracking on the organic and for TikTok and Facebook. The idea was first to validate the scan reporting, assuming an average of 48 hours delay. But secondly, and most importantly, we wanted to validate the impression, the view-through traffic claimed by this acquisition channel. And here is the result. So you can see the red line represent the scan reporting data for install attributed to Facebook and TikTok. On the back, you can see with the purple graph, you see the MMP attributed install to the organic and to Facebook and TikTok. As you see, the two are almost matching, which means that first, that it doesn't come unexpected, scan reporting were a valuable source of truth. But secondly, it was the organic uplift generated and attributed to a claim by TikTok and Facebook was matching with what we could see on the organic side. But of course, view-through traffic is really hard to be measured. It's really hard to give the right credit to the right channel. So we wanted to double-check this, if it was really true. So what we did, we rely on a different source of truth. We moved to the App Store Connect. And first, we made sure no other event were impacting on the organic, meaning no brand activity, no featuring from Apple, no social media or offline mentioning. Secondly, we analyzed the traffic source of our download, and what we noticed is that the spike generated by store search were matching with the spike that we had when we launched TikTok and Facebook. So unfortunately here the chart is not really, it doesn't really make you understand how this trend is matching with the organic uplift, but believe me, what we arrived to assume is that the search store was a good proxy for the word of mouth, for the view-through generated by Facebook, by TikTok, but also by influencer. Which, I mean, is reasonable. People, when they see an ad, instead of click on it, they just go to the store and looking actively for that brand or for something closer to that brand. For example, for us, it was a relationship app or Paired. Okay, let's move to the third step, which is specifically for organic, for the influencer, the micro-influencer collaboration. What we did here was to closely analyze the daily evolution of organic, trying to exclude any paid activity impact, any brand activity or anything similar. So we took only the poor organic traffic and we analyzed their evolution over day. As you can see in the chart here, the red line represents what we could track from our click attribution to this micro-influencer. And what we notice is that when one of our influencer went viral, well, viral, got a really good number of views. We had a huge impact on the organic, meaning that like in the exact same days, you can see I just circled the impact we had. In those days, we had an influencer going live with 3 different posts, generating so much, views and reach and engagement on the post. And we couldn't really track it with click attribution, but we saw the impact on the organic side. So it's really important that you pay closely attention when you run this channel on what happened on the organic side, because there most of the magic happen, if you're lucky. But of course, this is really easy when you are in an early stage of a startup, when your media mix is limited, your investment is limited. More you grow, more investment you put in marketing, more you diversify your media mix, bigger the challenge gets, to isolate it and see the impact on the organic. And this was the stage where we were before with Paired. Now we are in a much better position. Now we are growing. Now we are improving our media mix. So we needed to change even our approach to how analyze the organic impact generated by acquisition channel. So we introduce new steps. So the first one was the how did you hear about us service? So a sort of internal in-app attribution of the traffic. The idea was one, to try to attribute at the user level the traffic, but also to try to measure the organic uplift generated by channels like influencer, podcast. Secondly, we try to analyze the impact of some acquisition channel on small countries where we didn't have any brand activity ongoing, we didn't have any paid activity ongoing, where our organic traffic was really stable. We launched there our paid channel, we launched there a campaign, and we analyzed the organic uplift generated by this campaign. So we have been doing this for example, paid content channel with Taboola and Outbrain to understand, okay, if they were generating any extra traffic on the organic side. And the last step is that we introduced a new metric in our marketing analysis called blended ROAS. The idea is a health metric. You can think about that as an health metric. And the idea is that the whole marketing needs to look at that metric and try to reach that. Because we are working towards the same goal, making a business successful. Doesn't matter whose the credit is. So yeah, that's the last step of how we try to measure the organic uplift of our performance marketing strategy. So what I want you to bring home today? Well, the biggest learn is try to embrace the uncertainty. Try to challenge the traditional way to do performance marketing, especially in this new era we are living in. I'm not saying what I said today, that our approach to performance marketing can fit everyone, can fit any app or at any stage, but please try to try to go beyond your usual way to do performance marketing. Try to challenge yourself. And this approach is a bit fearless, is a bit bolder, but it needs to be challenged. It's not 100% validated. But yeah, what I just want you to bring home again is to try not to be stopped by what you cannot track. That's it. Thank you.